Have you ever wondered if it is intensity or reliability? Do you like a grand gesture or consistency? And how often have you fallen into these grand gestures and hold on to that memory or hold on to that big gesture that someone made you, the love bombing or something on those lines? Either it could be a family member, a lover, a friend, or anyone. And then you're left feeling obligated. But then you also know that something is off. What is it that we want out of this? Let's dissect this in today's episode of Philosophy Friday. Well, I was busy, so it's going to be a Philosophy Saturday. A grand gesture is emotionally salient. It is powerful. It creates a vivid memory, and you've left feeling so many emotions: affection, sacrifice, remorse. It just has a big impact on our minds and heart. But psychologically, guess what? What creates trust? It is the consistency. It is the reliability of these little moments of being there and being responsive, being predictable, and being emotionally available. The attachment theory emphasizes that this kind of consistency is more important. A feeling that when I need you, you're generally there, over those extraordinary occasional moments. There is also a cognitive reason why these occasional moments feel more impactful. Have you heard the peak end rule, where the peak of taking you to that amazing feeling and the end both are vividly remembered? Those emotional peaks and spectacular acts leave a lasting memory, over averaging the everyday ordinary moments. So somewhere in our minds, we start to overvalue these moments and undervalue the everyday consistency. Philosophically, Aristotle comes very close to consistency. Virtue is not demonstrated by one virtuous act. It is demonstrated by a habitual action. Generosity is not from that one generous act. Generosity becomes who they are because of how repeatedly they express that. So, grand gesture tells you how somebody is capable of in a moment, and consistency shows you who they are capable of over time. A similar interesting distinction is also between effort versus pattern. Someone may put enormous effort into an event that is spectacular because the event itself motivates them. There is an audience, there is a reward. But showing up repeatedly when nothing exciting is happening requires something else. It requires commitment. It requires self-regulation. It requires genuine incorporation of another person into their life. It requires consistency. The next time someone is getting close to you or befriending you, or you're befriending them, you're trying to date, you are going through a tough phase with a family member, and then you often think of that big grand gesture and often feel obligated, but there is nothing more to add to it. Always remember this: consistency. Consistency and behavior over a period of time speaks so much more volume over one grand gesture. Continue to monitor the behavioral pattern. See if this relationship survives in those ordinary moments when there is no audience, when there is no reward. See whether it survives inconvenience. See whether it is dependable. I'm not underestimating grand gestures, but it has to be on the foundation of consistency. So when there is the basic consistency and you add a grand gesture, it's beautiful there. But if it is just a grand gesture and there is no consistency, then no point holding on to those. Remember this: grand gestures create memories, small gestures create relationships, and consistency creates trust. And ideally, love has room for all three. See you guys in the next video on Philosophy Fridays, or Saturday or Sunday. I'm just kidding. We will aim for a Friday philosophy, and I will be discussing another interesting topic that will help us navigate this life and give us some food for thought on how to go about it. Until then, bye.